Hello, John Dilworth here. You would think that it's time for a new pencil, but look at this technology. I could extend the life of the pencil. I like the color red. All right, C, 49B1. That's B, 49B. This is the way it goes with rough storyboards. So we have Jim wearing his VR glasses, and he's simulating kicking ass. That could be an ass kick right there. And then there's that's a World Federation of Wrestling or whatever move right there. So I'm going to do the layouts for this. Our new associate, our assistant, Leo. This is going to be his scene. Leo's, I like Leo. I like his animation, I like his sensibilities. He's a flash animator. And it just inspires me to think about all the mediums, really. It's just mediums in which to express our skills in animation. So Flash is one way of animating, you know. That's like cutouts, something like that. And I guess that's all right. But my contention is if you could draw the fundamentals. Here's Jim. If you could draw, you're a better Flash animator. I know when I learned Flash, anybody who had seen me struggle through Goose and high heels, I wasn't really doing Flash. I was animating in Flash. But I could already begin to see how to move objects in such a way as to make it feel more like hand-drawn. But that again, I'm manipulating objects and symbols and things like that, and that's not me. So let's do a floor, because right here I just have a simple corner. Let's have a simple corner. I always draw a little bit lighter than that's helpful for you to see, and there it is. It's almost too simple. And of course the standard mouse hole. Sometimes I put a rug mat on the mouse hole. Maybe I'll do it here. When I clean that up, that's what's going to happen. So that's our BG. I'll just tighten that up. Maybe Vicky Vo will put wallpaper. I don't know. You know, we're not there yet. This is 49B1. And we'll just call this BG 49B1. Wow, how complex that is. Okay, so we're going to have to do this. You see in the previous shot, Jim is strangling something, one of these zombie unicorns. So we're going to have to pick it up here. That's going to be a hookup. Now I want some distorted something or other. Yeah, that's our background. Let's just figure this out. Let's just look at this. And we're looking at the pose of Jim. Jim's here. Let's get some business. His legs are apart. He's got this thing here, this thing here. He's got his weight. So and he's tucked in here. It's going to be very, very light. You're going to say, oh, that Dilworth. And he's curved, right? So it's going to be, his neck is going to be in here. So don't worry, it's all going to come together. You won't miss anything. I'm already beginning to feel that I'm drawing too hard. So that's there. And that will be there. And we could take it. Yeah, it's much more dynamic. Yeah, I like that. That's his shirt. Okay, so there's the fundamentals, if you could see. Fundamental. I keep using that word like it means something. It does. Well, we're just doing this dynamic pose. Getting all this stuff right. And that's about right, right? Okay, so there's Jim. One thing we didn't do with Jim is, look at this. Let's figure out what Jim is. So that's half. So his nose is where? His nose is what? Where does his nose go? That's tricky. Well, you know, one eye, there is half of half, and there's half of half. So mouth is on the bottom. It's difficult. How do we figure that out? So it's rough. It's rough proportions. So this is half his head here, which doesn't help. And this is, I would think, this is going to be a little bit more challenging than the unicorns because the geometry doesn't really suit easy. But up. So we try it anyway, right? We know some things. Let's put in all the givens. The nose is here. So you can say, let's say that's the nose. It leaps over the half and not quite below, right? So here it is. Right, there it is, right? And then his glasses. So we're just going to make up these glasses. I love these. They're so stupid and oversized, right? We love the oversized. Something I introduced with courage, the oversized. Again, this idea that many ideas. Think about the size of the perceived value. The perceived value of something is its size. Think you're getting a lot, right? If it's big. You think you're getting a lot if it's big. And let's see if we can have some fun with his teeth. They're going to be like this. And why not? And his jaw will come down. Hope you could see this. Now, we have this issue about the hair. What I love about this now is the freedom that we could experiment. His hair comes on top. So let's say he has this lovely thing right across, right? And then we know from this model, you see we have the ear and then this goes up like that, right? So we can just say, and that goes there, right? Now, I could easily, I think I'll do his hair separately. And I'm just going to put this one guide. I hope everyone could see this and that, because we have here, it goes right, and it goes like this. Oh yeah, you want to cut that off? Okay, let's do that. That looks cool. We'll just cut off the top of his VR glasses, right? And then he's got two of these things, right? So you can just go 1 and 2. So we just figure it out. And yeah, he's looking kind of badass. Can we get the back of his hair? Can we go like this just to give him something? Yeah, why not? That works. Why not? How is this thing attached to his head? I don't know. Now, the VR experience, right? So let's have some thunderbolts, right? Thunderbolts. We'll give it the absolute. Well, this side will be a little bit. We'll see what that looks like when I... Yeah, that's going to be badass. And this is what happens, as you know. You leave an animator alone, they can't be introduced into normal society. So do I have everything so I can put away these models? Let me see. Oh, right. So this is in foreshortened. I've got to get some more action on that. I've been thinking about his butt too, because what I know, he's going to have a cool butt. Otherwise, why is Jane, you know, they're kind of nice together, but I'm still developing it. We develop our characters, even if there's, well, I can't say that I did it. Oh, I'm not leaving you a good example of how to do things, because you see how rough I did this. Oh, I just allow it to evolve. I mean, there is this, which will always pull us back into the center. But I think by the end of this picture, you and I were going to go back and look at that model and see how Jim has evolved, and Jane. I already see the difference in the way I handle Julius' jaws. It doesn't look, first of all, he doesn't have a pointy nose now. He's got this kind of Snoopy thing. Only because it's easy. It evolved. So we'll evolve this guy. Okay, so now his hands have to be, let's just put one hand, and it's got to be clear. Everything has got to be clear. And, oh no, this one has got to, okay, he's strangling him, right? So, I had a feeling that this arm, it's 1, 2, 3. I can do 1, 2, 3, right? We can do 1, 2, 3. And then he throws this, and then he'll throw this punch to camera. I know you should see this. He'll turn and throw a punch to camera. Big swing. I mean, this is the best fun. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put on an overlay. Let me see. Do we need that? No, because it makes it hard to see the layers. But what I will do... Blow. So let's do this. I guess he's got to be like this. Right? Light. You probably can't see it. One finger. And this is like he's got this kid. And what's so great about this shirt is that I can take his arms off. And this thumb and finger and finger. That arm there. I know it doesn't look like much. In fact, I don't even like it. So let's try it again, Dilworth. Let's try it again. So what it can't be, it has to be like grabbing this thing. Grabbing the throat of this monster. Yeah. Whoops. Oh, not again, right? Not again. Hang on. I'll be right back.